As John Hammond realized his vision for Jurassic Park, his competitors began to see the potential of InGen's work. One of their main rivals, Biosyn, looked to close the gap by stealing the advantages that InGen and Dr. Wu had worked so hard to gain.
Hello and welcome to another GodIsAGeek.com preview. My name's Adam Cook and I'm joined by Chris White. Hi, Chris.
Hello.
And we're here to talk about, and I'll get this in one, Jurassic World Evolution 2 Dominion Biosyn Expansion, which I hope I'm correct in saying is a new expansion for Jurassic World Evolution 2.
That is correct.
Okay.
Yes. Well done. We've got the title out of the way.
Yeah. Yes. What is it? Like what are we looking at? I mean, people will have played Jurassic World Evolution. Well, Jurassic World's, it's like a park building sim, I guess, isn't it? It's from Frontier Developments. I think people kind of know. I would hope that if you're watching this video, you know what Frontier do, and they do very well. And I think we've covered Jurassic World in the past. So what's the Biosyn expansion? What are we looking at here?
So it releases 4 days after the new Jurassic World movie comes out. So Jurassic World Dominion obviously comes out on Friday, the 10th, the day after you're seeing this.
Mm-hmm.
And it basically just follows the story of that, but it doesn't give anything away. It just kind of uses the core philosophy of that film, and obviously Biosyn, who are the company that are the new kind of InGen. So anyone that knows Jurassic Park will know that InGen was John Hammond's company, his baby that started it all. And then obviously they fell under after numerous failed attempts. You think he'd learn after the first time. But anyway, Biosyn belongs to a character called Dodgson. So anyone that knows Jurassic Park knows that Dodgson exists in the first film. And he's the guy that gives Dennis Nedry that shaving cream cylinder for him to transport out the embryos from the park, right, which never actually happens because Nedry's an idiot and gets killed by the Dilophosaurus. So Dodgson is now the owner of Biosyn, this big company, and they are taking over. Obviously, not a lot of the film's plot is revealed at this point, but they are kind of like the new corporation, and he is the antagonist, I would say, of the film. So it follows his company, and in this preview, I got to see a good hour and a half of it, and what kind of new features, new technology, and science is being used in this park. So it takes place in the Biosyn Sanctuary, which is on top of a huge amber mine. And that's one of the new mechanics is instead of going around the world and harvesting amber, setting up, going on expeditions and sending your scientists out, you do it all underneath the ground of where you are. So it works in the same kind of way. You go underground. The more research you do means the further down you can go, which means the better dinosaur embryos you can find and harvest and create. So there's the new dinosaurs, I guess. If you've seen the trailer, you'll know what the Pyro Raptor is. It basically looks like a velociraptor, except it's got wings, and it looks terrifying, to be honest. You can create Pyro Raptors, and I was basically on the cusp of just synthesizing my first pack of Pyro Raptors before the preview ended. But like they're there. You've got the reptiles, the Dimetrodons, which are like the oldest, not actually a dinosaur, but the oldest living reptile that existed like 250 million years ago. There's other variations of dinosaurs that you can get. And so there's the dinosaurs themselves. There's some new dinosaurs obviously added. There's new technology within the park. So there's something called the Hyperloop, which is a kind of a web of tunnels that burrow underground as not to, won't bother the dinosaurs, and it also means safer passage for scientists to get across the park. There are new research outposts that stand much taller above the sanctuary, which makes it safer for you, but also gives you a better view of your dinosaurs. And then another kind of big thing is the electric fences, which are now invisible. So obviously that means that people that are at the park that are going to view the dinosaurs can see them a lot better because there's nothing blocking their way. But it also just looks really cool, and it kind of makes them feel a lot closer than they are. And the general kind of feel of it is that it's incorporating this Biosyn's new technology as in the most modern way possible. You know, it's 2022 now. It's come a long way in the last 30 years of scientific discoveries and advancements in technology in the fictional world of Jurassic Park. So yeah, I mean, it offers a lot of stuff in that kind of sense without kind of ruining any of the movie for people that haven't watched it. But I didn't get to see this, which I can't wait to see when the actual game comes out. But the Sam Neill's returning to voice Alan Grant in the game.
Cool.
And Laura Dern, who plays Ellie Sattler, she's coming back. And there's some other characters that are returning. So there's that kind of thing. It's very much like if you love the Jurassic Park films, you're gonna get something out of this. And whilst there's no real like gameplay changes, it's just more for you to incorporate into a park.
To be fair, it's like an expansion, isn't it? It's like it's a new campaign, I guess, for the
yes, it is a new campaign. Yeah,
people who've kind of, I guess, feel like they've got everything they can get out of World 2.
Yeah, I mean, because like the campaign from Jurassic World Evolution 2 was pretty much just a tutorial that lasted a few hours, and that was it.
Gotcha.
It showed you what new, like, because there was quite a lot of new stuff that came with the second game, especially like new breeds of dinosaurs, like the aerial, like the pterodactyls and that, and then the underwater dinosaurs like the mosasaur. So there was a lot of kind of new stuff there. This is just building on that and giving players a chance to experience Dominion in Jurassic World Evolution 2.
Which I guess is kind of what people would be looking for. I mean, it's this, you know, it does what it says on the tin a little bit. And if you want to read more on this exact, I'm not going to say the whole thing again, but if you want to read more about this, you can go to godisageek.com and read Chris's sort of formal thoughts. This is just like a video to show you some of what he played and have a chat while we do so. If you enjoyed this video, hit subscribe, hit the bell button, hit the thumbs up button, all the things that, you know, YouTubers ask people to do, and I'm sure nobody ever does, but if you do it, it'd be really useful. Patreon.com/godisageek is where you can find our sort of members only club, I guess, where you get early access to stuff, exclusive content, exclusive podcasts, a Discord channel, free codes, all sorts of stuff. Thank you very much for your time, Chris. Appreciate it.
Thank you, mate. No, thank you.
And to everybody else, we will see you in the next video. Bye-bye for now.